Hi folks, this is the Smith family. We are starting to vlog and want to explain to you why we're vlogging. This is our intro vlog. I'm going to introduce myself and the rest of my family and try to explain why we're vlogging. Several reasons why, but the main ones are we want to be producers. We want to overproduce. We want to produce more food than what we consume. We want the whole family to be able to be involved, have it be a whole family operation, and we want to inspire others to also produce food. Our story is a long story, of course. Now, our journey was a long journey. Our journey was from California to Arizona, from Arizona to Alaska, from Alaska to the Ozarks of Missouri. And the Ozarks of Missouri is where we have landed, and we are putting in roots. And we're going to be putting in thousands of roots here. We already have put in thousands of roots, as a matter of fact. I'm walking along a swell here that's about 175 feet long. The swell has 11 food-bearing trees on it that did survive. We put in this swell just last summer. This swell, when it fills up with water, it will fill up with water, and then it will actually overflow into the pond that we put in, right over here. I learned this concept from Jeff Lawton. I took Jeff Lawton's permaculture design course a little over a year ago, and that is where I've really gotten encouraged and inspired to design food growing systems, and that's my passion. When we were in Alaska is when I really started thinking about the concept of consumerism. And it just kept going over and over in my mind, and I really realized that we were stuck in the consumerism rat race, so to speak, and it really started bothering me. So I started thinking about, well, I want to be a part of the solution and not part of the problem. So how can I do that? Well, I need to produce. I need to produce food. And so, okay, can we produce food? And we started looking into food production systems in Alaska. And Alaska would be very difficult because of how long the winters are to produce more than what you consume. You hear the geese in the background? We have 2 geese that are sitting right now. It's really cool. And they're all pilgrim geese. We are raising geese here. We have ducks, chickens, and cows now. So I have a full-time job that's very full-time. It's almost like a slow week if I only work 50 hours. So being producers in Alaska, you have to build such a huge infrastructure because of how long the winters are there. It would have been very difficult. So we started studying about growing seasons, length of growing seasons, rainfall, population densities, all these things, and we ended up landing in the Ozarks of Missouri. One of the things that's really cool about what we're doing is that the whole family chose into this. It wasn't just my decision, it wasn't just my wife's decision. My wife and I came to the conclusion of moving out here, and we talked with the children, and the children want to do it. They also want to produce food. So it's pretty cool. So one of the things that's very difficult about starting to do something like this is finding the land, being able to afford the land, and then being able to afford all of the dirt work, the fencing, the plants, the trees. So being able to do this on a very tight budget is really challenging, and so you do it as you go. We didn't come here with a whole bunch of money. We came here super thankful to my mom. She gave me an inheritance. Very thankful to my brother Tom. He's helped us greatly as well, and then many others have helped us get to the point where we're at now. So we want to encourage others and inspire others that you too can do this sort of thing. You too can produce more than what you consume. If you have a backyard, you can put in a garden. If your city allows it, you can raise chickens, put in a garden, and use the chickens in the garden. There's so much you really can do. You just have to do it. Honestly, you just have to do it. So let me introduce you to two of my sons that are out here shooting bows and arrows. And they have a huge part in this whole endeavor. Each family member has a huge part. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing this, is that so that each family member can have a part. This is my oldest son, Caleb.
Hey.
And Caleb, what are you doing on the homestead?
I'm taking care of ducks and I'm helping with the cows.
Nice. And do you like the ducks?
Yeah, I do. They're really fun.
They are. The ducks, pretty much the whole family agrees that the ducks are probably the cutest things on the homestead. Well, I don't know, maybe the calves now.
Yeah.
The little baby calves are super cute. So, I love my oldest son, and he's doing an awesome job here on the homestead, and he has passions and visions of his own, and we're hoping to help him achieve those here. I just got attacked by our vicious kitten. This is Joshie, my second oldest son. Joshie, what are you doing on the homestead?
I take care of chickens and help with cows and with Daisy, my dog.
Uh-huh. What do you like best?
Chickens.
Chickens?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Josh has got a real vision for a whole chicken business. It's pretty cool. We're going to be putting in many paddocks and have a bunch of separate flocks so that we can have a sustainable chicken business here on the homestead. And we will take you along on that journey because we are really just starting out. Pretty cool to think about these trees having the capability of tapping in to this water supply. So here's the end of the swale. This is a plum here. I know I skipped a whole bunch of trees, but we will get into detail about that at some other time. Here's where the swell, once it gets full and overflows, it overflows into the pond. And this is Nathan, my third oldest son. Nathan, what are you doing here on the homestead?
I feed geese, take care of the kitty. I feed Buster and help with the cows.
Cool. And what's going on with the geese right now?
They're going.
They're going broody. Two of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two separate nests, and you think they're sitting on about how many eggs?
I think one I'm sitting on probably about 8, and the other one's sitting on about a dozen.
Very cool. So we might have some goslings this year for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my Esther pie, and this is my Joseph. Esther, how old are you, Esther? She's 6. Joseph, how old are you? 3. He's 3. And Esther is a great help to Mommy. She helps with the baby, and she helps with dishes. She helps with cooking too. Esther, what do you want to do on the homestead when you get a little bit bigger? You want to help with the cows? Do you want to help with milking the cows?
Yeah, and I want to cook. Because I want big like this him.
Oh yeah? You can do it too?
Yeah, because
You're bigger than brother? Okay. We've been working on gentling up the cows. It's been quite the process. When we got them, they were wild. I mean, you walked near them and they just got away from, they wanted to get away from you. So now they'll actually come up to you. So it's pretty cool. We're making some good progress. Hopefully we can get to the point where they want to be milked. We're working on that. Okay, this is my lovely wife, Carrie. And we've been married for a little bit now. Here's number 6 of ours. And she's about 2 months old, Naomi. And My lovely wife is the glue of this homestead, indeed. She takes care of lots of things. So I'm just going to ask her, what are a couple of your most favorite things on the homestead?
Well, family, of course. Most of my time is spent cooking and cleaning up after all the little ones and you.
The big one.
And I love health and nutrition, so it makes it a lot easier to cook when you have a passion about something. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite animal, or gardening, or permaculture?
All of it. I love it all. Of course, the cows are a favorite because I've always wanted a cow since I was a little girl, and we finally got cows, so that's very exciting.
Yes, hopefully we can actually get to milk them.
Right.
Won't that
We're
be
going
nice?
to try that this week, maybe.
Yes. Yes, we are working on the stanchion, and hopefully today I will have the stanchion completed. And that'll be great.
You did it! Good boy!
You did that yourself?
Good job, buddy! Thank you!
Very exciting. Here, come here. Come here. Tell us what you just did your own self. Show us. Show us that orange. What did you do with that? Did you peel that for yourself for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh.
Very cool. Well, Joseph came out here to interrupt our filming to let us know he was so excited that he peeled this all his own self. Very cool.
Now Mama doesn't have to peel it for you.
This is what vlogging is going to be like for us on the Smithstead.
Yes. Many blessed interruptions.
Yes. So this is the intro of vlog, introducing you to the Smith family. And to wrap it up, we are on a journey here. We've done a permaculture design for 5 acres on this property. We have the design completed thus far. We've implemented maybe quarter of it. And so would like to invite you along on this journey of implementing the permaculture design. We'll show you the design pretty soon in an upcoming episode here. And come along on this journey with us of implementing this permaculture design, where we will create abundance here from this property. Anything to add, honey, on the wrapping up the intro? Come join us on this journey.
Well, just thanks for watching and giving your time. We've been so inspired by so many people on YouTube, and hope that we can at least inspire someone out there.
Anybody want to give a shout out who's inspired us?
Yeah, definitely. The Rhodes family, Justin Rhodes, Abundant Permaculture, Art and Bree, the Grass-Fed Homestead. Those are some of our favorites, so
Indeed.
check them out.
Yep. Okay. See you on the next
Episodes.
See you on the next episode. And produce more than what they consume. So, dang it! I keep saying Let's start over. I'm doing it again. I keep bumming.